Bear Squad, what is up? Happy Sunday. Today we are going to be servicing the Claremont Subaru location. This is by far our best performing location, and we're running out of product, guys. It's getting towards the end of the month. We're just running out of stuff. He's coming out to ask me if I had been there earlier that day because someone left a $1.90 in dimes on the counter, and it wasn't me. Although that is something that I would do. It's definitely something I'd do, so I could see it. So we're going to pull down everything we need. We got some water there, we got some water and ginger ale, we got some grape soda and orange soda, we got canned Pepsi, which we've never put in a machine. We've got canned ginger ale, cranberry that's going to get sold out. It went too fast. I lost count of what we had going here. Gonna put that stuff back up there. And we got Coca-Cola. So Cherry Coke has been an intense seller at this location. In fact, I actually went and ordered 4 cases of it because as of right now we need 2 cases of it. We're completely sold out of it. We're probably going to need more product too, to be honest. So this isn't working. You can see how we're tilting out there. So I pick up on the bottom there, and that worked fine. That little cart does the trick, though. I wish the cart was a little bit longer, like maybe an inch longer. That would be great. But we're going to come in the different side today because their other doors aren't open quite as well. I actually prefer coming in this way because I open the door and bam, my machine's right there. Whoa! It's like missing 5 selections. We just filled it last week. Jeebus. You know what the difference is, guys? We went from $1.25 for the big bags to $1 for the small bags. And that has made a dramatic... Wow, I can't believe how much is there. I'll pull some cash out, just throw it in the little coin slot there. That bill acceptor, once it gets past like halfway capacity, it starts to jam, and nobody likes jams. So I try to clean it out, make sure everything's going good. We're going to open up VendSoft, and we're going to count up our product, see what we have here already. And then we're going to load up the machine the best we can. I'm kind of excited all of a sudden. This is like out of nowhere, but I just got a text message from my brother. He doesn't have cert detail today, so I might be able to hang out with him for a bit. Or he might be able to help me move a machine. Or maybe we can play some more D&D. Guys, I've gotten big into D&D. I'm not going to lie. I love that game. So we're going through, we're counting everything up here. And we're going to fill up what we can, because there's not quite a lot. Look at me put those bottles in backwards. Jamie, Polar Bear, you know better than that. What are you doing? I just recognized that I made the mistake of putting the caps in frontwards. So we're going to move the caps back. Caps back in the back, caps front in the front. There we go. That's better. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm just going to fill this column up the best I can because we're going to fill up the column in front of it with Canada Dry Ginger Ale. And that's it for the water. We have a single column of water left. That will maybe last a week. Alright, so let's fill up as much water as we can. We'll get 1, 2 in that column, and we'll start filling up the column to the left of it. Alright, that crate is completely empty. Now I keep track of this in VendSoft so I know where to start from counting next time. We've got a couple of waters in here, so we're just going to count a couple more. Throw them into VenSoft. We've got kind of a mixed crate here. So we're going to put all the ginger ale in, throw that into VenSoft real quick. And then I think we have a single root beer. Yep. We've got a little more ginger ale. A lot of this is actually the ginger ale we took out when the ginger ale was in the double column. We've got some root beer here. And now we have some leftover ginger ale. And the orange soda. I'm glad we have plenty of that, because it's been selling really well lately. We have a single grape soda. Grape soda is not doing so hot, so we're probably going to replace it with water or something. Moxie is slowing down quite a bit. I'm curious if the guys who drink Moxie aren't working there anymore or something. So we know we don't need any grape. We still need some root beer, so we're going to throw what we can of Moxie in, and then fill up the root beer the best we can. Alright, Moxie's full. Root beer's climbing up. We're just going to fill this crate to its max, and then we'll fill this crate to its max as well. I want to have as many empty crates as I can. There we go, we got 2 completely full crates. Now we can move on to root beer, I think. Is that the next thing that I pulled? Yep, root beer. Fill up the root beer. Enter it in VenSoft. Once we're done with VenSoft, we have to go into the Minx app, whatever you call it, for NIAX, so we can see our credit card reader sales. There we go. Putting as much Coca-Cola as we can fit in there. I think we wound up having 35 things of Coca-Cola, and that's all the product that we have. We do not have any more product for this soda machine. I actually made an order from my Coke bottler right after this visit, because I knew that we were going to run out of, definitely going to run out of cherry Coke. I actually went as far as putting a sold out sign on the cherry Coke. That way we don't have anyone lose money. The drop sensor on this machine is not really working the way I'd like it to. So now we're in the Minx app, and we're just gonna update the Minx app on how much product we have in the machine. That way I can check live how much product is going. I can't wait to get one of these. NIAX just came out with a bezel for a bill acceptor that's got the touch VPOS on it, and I really want one of those, like a lot. I think that would prevent, I'm not sure, but I think it might make it so you don't have to cut a hole in your machine. We'll find out. I'm gonna order one, test it out. Not like right away, but definitely gonna want to order one. Alright, now we gotta take this stuff back out, grab whatever we can for the snack machine, and fill up the snack machine. Here we go. I had to park way over here. The parking lot was wicked full. You can't really tell, but I'm on the phone right now with the wifey. So I'm emptying all the empty crates first, and I'm going to stack those in a second as soon as I get off the phone. I'll just stare at my knee for a minute. There we go. Stack them right up. Put the cans at the bottom. And put all those empties there first. We'll get back out and toss those in the back of the van. This is a really funny moment here, actually. I totally forget that I did this and almost drove away without strapping everything down. We're gonna put that sucker on there. I'm still on the phone. Look at my shadow. Still talking on the phone. Jibber jabbering away. Now we'll grab our smart food. That's all we got for snacks left for this month. We're gonna run through all of that pretty easily. Oh, ended the phone call. Here we go. Let's finish up this job, guys. So it took about the same amount of time that it took to fill the soda machine to fill the snack machine, it looks like. So I'm gonna open this up. I can't remember if I moved things around or not, but we have to update VenSoft while we're here. Okay, we do move things around. So I'm gonna move those to the bottom. Put the 2 bags of chips right there, make them a little bit more visible. We're also going to move the Cheez-Its to the bottom because we're going to take the top column and we're going to double it onto the bottom column. That way we can get a few more sales out of what's already there. The fuller the machine looks, the better everything sells, regardless of what it's full of. To an extent. You can only go so far with it. But what I'm doing is I'm literally making a duplicate of the top shelf on the second shelf down. There we go. Got the next one. Got a couple of those. And we have smart food with us, so we're going to fill the smart food right up. I love the fact that popcorners have a sell-by date that is literally like 4 months out. It's great. They last forever. They're better for people. Alright, so now it's time to start entering stuff in VenSoft as we go. I have to change pretty much every single product in this machine because we slacked on the last one. Now the popcorners, I don't actually call them popcorners in VenSoft. I call them 1 ounce bags, just like the smaller bags, because the margins are pretty much the same for me. Then we've got smart food. Those I do on their own. They are called smart food in VenSoft, not a 1 ounce bag. Even though I think it is actually, I think it's less than 1 ounce. So we're going to change these 3 columns over to 1 ounce bags. I've already changed all the price. I have to change the pricing on the app as well. So I have to make sure that I'm changing the pricing on all of these as I'm going through and doing this. It's going to take so long to set this up when I have to set this machine up for my NIAX readers as well. Because then I have to set up every column, and there's a lot of columns. NIAX is really great about walking you through it on the phone, though. If you call them and say, hey, I need to do this, they'll walk you right through it. They're pretty good about that. And I'm saying that like I don't even get paid to say that. They're that good. So now we've got 2 columns that are pretty much the same. We're going to be running out of the Fritos and barbecue chips quickly. So that'll probably turn into an entire row of Cheez-Its. But once we do our collection for August, we'll go through and fill all the machines back up. I think somewhere along this line I have a kid that kind of like tries to get into my stuff. It's actually kind of funny. Alright, so this is the first candy row. We're going to go through and we're literally just counting and changing whatever needs to be changed to whatever it is. Again, Skittles, I have in there a Skittles bag, so all 3 of them are the same item in Vensoft, even though they're different items in real life. Alright, on to the next row here. Now you can see I've got an empty, I don't know what was in that row. It might have been Sour Patch Kids. No, Sour Patch Kids are in the row above. I can't remember what was in that row. Oh well. We're going to go ahead and fill everything right up to the brim. Okay, so I decided to take the Oreos and fill whatever I had left in that empty column there. And then I threw whatever I had left of Hershey's in there too. And that's it for that row. Now we're on to the bottom row here. I'm just gonna cash this one right out. So I switched a couple things around over here. We've got the Oreos sitting sideways in the double column. Actually, I don't know why, but I really enjoy doing that. What did I do wrong? I did something wrong. Oh, I know what I did wrong. So I missed, in Vensoft I forgot to put the Hershey's almond in, so all those snack rows were moved over to the left, and for some reason I had an extra row. I was like, why do I have an extra row? So I just have to go in and quickly fix that before we move too far in advance here. There's the kid. There's the kid. She's like looking at all my stuff. She's like, I'm gonna get in there. It's mine. I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny that that happened all together. But guys, we're heading towards the end of this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you want to help the channel out, check out the Patreon. I have a Facebook group that goes with it, and makes it really easy to get a hold of me. I have to be careful about how I get a hold of people now, courtesy of the hack back when. And if there's anything from Amazon you guys want to buy, go ahead and click one of my links. I get a little bit of a portion of that. Helps me out quite a bit to pay for the amount of time that I put into these videos. Alright guys, thank you so much. Remember to love life and live your dreams. Bear Squad, you have a wonderful Sunday. Peace.